Hi, so I'm back. And this is my second class I'm going to talk about. I need help with, and it's life coaching. And I'm just going to jump in there and keep going because I'm super behind in this class. And again, I'm just going to use this as a means to help me. So get whatever you want, and I will. But again, it's for school. So life coaching, because in grade I'm missing all four. I'm missing week 4, 5, 6, and we're on 7 and 8 right now, or 7, and then next week will be 8. Or 7 was due, I think, yesterday. So, but I actually have turned in 4s, so I just need to check on that and then finish 5 and 6 and 7. And this is my big struggle here. So what I need is some volunteers to agree to, or to allow me to, or to agree to have a session with me, a mini 15 to 20 minute life coaching session on whatever. Well, mainly it's going to be to help you find out what you may want to improve in your life, or areas that you may want to coach around, or just nothing else, just to talk, see kind of where you are, your priorities are, and stuff like that. There's several different tools I can use, so if you would be interested in having a life coaching session, please just reply or let me know, because I need to have 4 sessions by the end of week 10, and this is my whole grade pretty much. And here's the information on that. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I'll get back to the sessions in a minute here because I'm all unorganized. But I just noticed I'll just go with and start right on week 5, because I need a volunteer for that question. I need preferably somebody that also has some life coaching experience and maybe can be my partner, because I'm supposed to experience as a coach and as a client. And we're going to use either what do you really want or mission statements. They're both worksheets that I have, so we could pick from either one of those. And then we switch roles and we complete the worksheet, and I need to answer the questions after that. So once I get a volunteer for that, I'll do that, and hopefully it could even be as soon as possible as today, because this one's really late. And then discussion question 2. So that would be discussion question 1. I've already watched the DVD. So we had a mission statements DVD, and I already did that. So, and then that'll be week 5 DQ1, and then the next one is DQ2, and it's read and complete the being and doing instructions. And I can do that, and I will do that. I haven't yet because, okay, no, let's just talk about it right now, because I'm confused apparently. So the being and doing exercise is right here, and it says being is an act of existing. In this exercise you are asked to experience your beingness. There are 3 parts to this exercise. Set aside 10 minutes for this exercise and the following. So you need a quiet place, which I have right now, a timer, 3 raisins I have, and I have my watch. It's not really a timer. I've set the stove timer. And a notepad for journaling afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to do this right now too, and I'll like skip the time in my video or whatever. But okay, part 1, get yourself comfortable with your 3 raisins in front of you. Set your timer for 3 minutes. Sit slowly and begin to chew your raisins slowly, one at a time, until your 3 minutes are up. Notice what you are aware of. And then part 2 says to set your timer for another 3 minutes. Sit and be silent. Be aware of your thoughts. If a thought comes, okay. I should just do the first part because I'm already getting confused. So we'll just do the part 1, raisins, 3 minutes, make it stuff. Oh! So I just did my first 3 minutes, and I just did that one. And again, I don't know what they want, because, okay, so the first time I'm sitting there quiet, and I was thinking all kinds of things, like, you know, same thoughts kept in my head, like, oh yeah, I remember, I kept going back to the raisins in 3 minutes, I kept thinking about, but then I would, like, my brain would wander, and I would start thinking, I was thinking how it's weird how, like, the nutrition, because I'm taking a nutrition class now, and then the life coaching class combined sometimes. I forget what road I was going with there, but I know that popped in my head. I started thinking about, like, again, like, I'd be like, oh yeah, because I kept returning my thought to the 3 minutes and the raisins. Like, what am I doing? Oh yeah, 3 minutes raisins, 3 minutes raisins, and then I kept thinking, like, what am I supposed to be thinking about right now? Like, what do they want? What is the right answer here? What do they want me to be aware of? What am I supposed to be aware of? And then I would think, oh yeah, the timer. Wondering if I can't read my own writing. Oh yeah, it just says, wondering if I'm thinking the right thoughts, or if this is what most people think, if this is what their experience was. I wonder, but it all kept going back to the raisins. And I started thinking, why did they choose raisins? And then my thought, that's what I was aware of. I was aware of the raisins in the timer, pretty much. And then the second part, notice what I was aware of. I was aware of the difference, or, see, this is why I don't like this class. It's hard for me. I don't want to be a life coach. That's why sometimes I wish I would have just not got the whole degree program. This is 2 years it's going to take me. I don't know if I can do it. I need help. I hope you guys can help me. Okay, so in the second part, I sat there, and it says 3 minutes. Be silent. Be aware of your thoughts. If a thought comes, send the thought away with your breath. Be as still as you possibly can. And for me, this is like, I had to sit there, and in order to silence my brain, I almost have to, like, hum like a and then, like, if I'll notice that a thought's going on, I'll, like, stop it and send it away. And now remember, I just kept in my head, like, being and doing, being and doing, being and doing, but not saying it out loud, but in my head, because otherwise I would just keep thinking, like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to be thinking about thoughts. So I would stop my thoughts and think, like, what, am I learning the right thing here? Am I experiencing? That's what I'm thinking in my head, like, am I going to notice the difference? What is this significance? You know, trying to think, but then again, not trying to have those thoughts, because I'm sending it away, and I'm just being there. So being there to me is just like being there. I don't know. It's hard to understand. It was hard. it was a lot easier to just be there. I don't know, see? Help! I feel like I'm not understanding it. So, that was week 5. Being and doing, and those questions. So I need somebody to do this with me, and if you have life coaching experience, that'd be great. If not, oh well, you don't really have to. I don't, and I'm apparently going to be your coach, so it wouldn't be any worse. Anyways, if somebody can help me with that, and then the next part, the being and doing exercise, if I'm talking too fast or if you can't understand. Okay, so that was the exercise, and I did, and then it said answer these questions. Was one more difficult than the other? The raisin one, I think. Difficult in what way, though, you know? The raisin was difficult because I wanted to think about whatever, and I had to keep thinking about the raisins. The other one was not that difficult, but it was difficult because I just had to keep shutting it down. At least with the other one, I just redirected it every time back to the raisin, and the raisin, thinking about raisin in the 3 minutes, raisin in the 3 minutes. So, not particularly. One wasn't really difficult, because difficult to me is like, that's something that really can't be difficult. I don't know. It's hard to answer that question. What do you think? Give me your opinion, okay? What was it like for you to just sit and be? To just sit and be? I already told you what it was like for me. What does beingness mean to you? Okay, now, to me that meant like, kinda, it means like to just, well, see, I don't know. What does beingness mean to me? Because if that's beingness, just sitting there and like not thinking, turn your thoughts down and stuff, it's just, I don't know what it means. How might this awareness impact a coaching session? Now, okay, I kind of get it in that aspect, like the raisins, since it was all about the raisins, and we were doing the raisins, it was all about the raisins. And the next one, since it was nothing, we were just there, anything could have happened. So I'm thinking maybe in that sense, like as a coach, if you're just being there, you maybe more can happen, instead of trying to do something, trying to always work on one thing, like the raisins or whatever it would be. Maybe the raisins are that person's problem or whatever. Is this what they mean? I'm not sure. If that's what I'm supposed to be getting, then okay, I understand that. How instead of, so it'd kind of be better to just being instead of doing, because when you're doing, see, I don't know if they want you to say which is better or not. Anyways, this is my problem for week 5 life coaching. If you want to help, or if you have any suggestions, especially if you're my classmates or my teacher or anything, or another life coach, I'd really appreciate it. I don't want to fail, but I'm struggling, and apparently this is why. So, alright, I hope to hear back from somebody soon. Thanks, guys. See ya in a minute, because I gotta do posts all day. I have to catch up and just get this out there, and hopefully people will watch them and help me or something. If not, I'm gonna fail. This is my last resort, friends. Alright, see you again in a minute. Bye.